Hope you are ready. Are y'all ready? Let's do this. Let's get the proper music. Proper music. Hey, all right, all right. Well, it's just your lovely pal, Mr. Fed here. And I'm here to tell you just how all right things in the alt-right really are. Yeah, things are good, all right. Things are good. I hope you're relaxed for this. You're already going to be on the list, on this list. Chances are, watching the stream, you're probably already on the list. So, hope you have a Mai Tai, maybe a pina colada. Hell, maybe even a Corona. Put some salt on that. You're going to need it. You see, it's not like the alt-right as a movement of a bunch of grifters, con artists, and rats that like to report to me or my Fed buddies. No, not at all. You see, everyone from Richard Spencer to Nick, I Love Bang Cat Boys Fuentes are absolutely rock solid, trustworthy, genuine individuals. Absolutely not soldiers in the game. Well, I wouldn't call them soldiers. Just tools in the game for us. And well, now I know most of you would call bullshit on that, and rightly so. And I can't blame you, because as we all know, well, I mean, as most of us know, the alt-right is a bunch of grifters and honeypots. And I would know, right? I mean, I have their numbers on speed dial here. Defense. Yeah, you're on the list. Kaiser, you're on the list too. Don't you love government lists? They're so fun. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you guys something. As a federal agent, I love lists. Oh man, making a list is great. Oh, anyway, let's get into this. Okay. About the alt-right, I guess I could get with that. Like I said, they're a bunch of grifters, honeypots, and all that. And I know most of you are on board with that already. Now, but some of you may actually believe the crap that pours out of their mouths. And it's too easy. Too easy. So easy that we're laughing our asses off how dumb some of you motherfuckers are. Seriously. How in the world is Nick Fuentes still serving as a honeypot after it was exposed that he is a fraud? Right? The other day, when he gave that speech and saying we're no longer Republican, we're no longer conservative, we're nationalists. Oh my God, I can't believe he actually said that. He had a little fucking Hitler stash too. Oh man. If you only knew behind the scenes why he did that, you would understand. But seriously though, it was revealed that he was a fraud. People found out, hey, wait. He's not white. He's Mexican. And the boys and I thought it was over at that moment. We thought it was over for the Mexican manlet. But no. The level of just pure retardation out there is staggering. I seriously thought my boy, Big Pat, Fat Pat, was going to have to pull the plug on Fuentes like a manufactured printer. Take him out back. Shake him up a bit. Get him to play ball. Remind him what's at stake. Remind him what, and we'll get into that. It's just too easy, man. It's just too easy to bait some of you. And that is why I'm here. See, I'm here doing the alt-right and the alt-right and the alt-right to help you. To help you. In case you're one of the Fuentes simps. Don't be a Fuentes simp. Come on now. Speaking of Fuentes, let me get this file. Now, most of this I have on memory. I mean, shit, I'm part of the case. But the history. See, it wasn't my idea to get Nick Fuentes. It was not my idea to go after him. He was too young, in my opinion. I was like, Raul, why are we going to get a kid? He's not even out of high school, man. He's barely out of high school. How is this kid going to actually lead? Huh? Raul thought it was funny. He thought it was hilarious. See, he found out that the dude was actually Mexican. And he laughed his ass off at the idea of having him LARP as some white nationalist alt-right guy. I was like, sure, yeah, all right, fine. The boss was on board. We went with it. Take it easy on Nick. He's your everyday typical Catholic. Closet homosexual. You mean by that? Yes, very much so. Oh, but these people, they love it. They love the hypocrisy. They love it. I mean, I was wanting to get someone who was actually white. You know, maybe someone that was more established, someone that didn't live with his mom. But like I said, Raul, I mean, that fucking ugly bastard. Smart man, hilarious guy. Fucking ugly dude. Like the man has a pig snout. he was certain we found gold, and I got to tell you, I think he was right. I think he was right about that. You see, at the Federal Bureau of Insanity, we sometimes like a good laugh, and we'll do certain things just for a laugh. And let me tell you something. Nick Fuentes is an absolute failure of a man. Let me tell you that. You guys might think he has success, that he has a following. He has a following of retards, of idiots. The list we have now, really, we have to go through it. See, part of the reason why I'm doing this for you guys now is because the list is getting too long. It's getting too big. And a lot of the names on the list are really just innocent. They're just dumb fools. So, have mercy coming out here, letting guys know what you probably already know for the most part. By preaching to the choir here. But in case to reach out to any of those Fuentes simps, you're being led astray. And Fuentes, now that Trump is pretty much done, he is done, guys. Behind the scenes, we know things. I know things. He's done, dude. We're not going to need you anymore, Fuentes. And I don't think you understand this. When you work with the FBI, it's not a two-way relationship. We get what we want. You get nothing. At the end of this all, Nick Fuentes will have his large group of loyal idiots that he hates. If you've ever seen, I don't know how he keeps his simps. I don't know what's worse. The fact that he's a gay-hating Catholic who's actually gay. I mean, we have video evidence. I can't show it here. But trust me, man. We have the tapes. Fuentes, we have the tapes. I gotta tell you guys something. Nick Fuentes only appears to be successful. Only appears to be successful. He has a suit that his mom clearly bought him, and a smile that would be too greasy for even a used car lot. He just appears to be successful, clean and professional. But in reality, he's just a kid. He's just a kid. And we used him, goddammit. I shouldn't be torn up about it. I should. Morality has left me a long time ago, fellas. In reality, he's no more successful than a McDonald's employee that can't get your order right. Or that special needs guy that works at your local grocery store. You know, the local retard that everyone knows is not qualified to even bag groceries. But the community pretends, everyone in the community pretends otherwise for optics and a bit of virtue. That is Nick Fuentes, okay? I'm not saying he's special needs, okay? I'm not saying he's retarded. I'm saying that, he's very charismatic. In the end of this all, he's going to have some followers, but no platform, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. And the FBI, well, we don't care about that. See, if he gets off a DLive, well, so sad, so bad. You know, if he goes somewhere else, so sad, so bad. You know? Because I don't think you realize something. You probably know. Like when we use you, you're our tool. And if you can't deliver, we throw you out like a cheap hooker, man. We were shit. Okay. Let's get deeper into this. I gotta tell you something. I know that people are gonna come after me for this. I know they will. And for those that white knight for Nicky Boy here, remember that good old Christian boy, that good old traditional value Christian boy was caught with a melon fuck boy from down under. I mean, can you be any more retarded than that? I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible to be more retarded than a Nick Fuentes simp. Like I said, anymore, the list we have on Nick Fuentes fans, and especially the big donors, besides us, because, you know, we kind of throw stuff in there just to get people going. Anymore, that list really is just a list of idiots. List of special needs. And honestly, I thought the gig was up. I thought we were done. I thought that moment, and I told Raul this. Remember, I didn't want to use Nick Fuentes. Raul did. That clever fucking bastard. That ugly fucking bastard, man. He wanted to do it for a laugh. It was funny. But I was like, man, I got a funny feeling about this kid. First off, I think he's a virgin. I think he's scared of pussy for some reason. I think he might be gay. And if we would use this kid as some sort of neo-Nazi, white nationalist, alt-right guy, traditional Christian values, I think it's going to fall apart when they realize that he's not actually it. I was like, Raul, I think he's a fake. He's faking. Well, like I said, we like a good laugh too. Anymore with your tax dollars, we get paid pretty much to troll and mess around too. And it's fun. I mean, I kid you not, man. When Nick Fuentes snuck Catboy on us, when he got caught drooling over a gay Australian, I thought it was over. I thought our little Nicky had ruined everything. I came into work the next day expecting a call from my supervisor, but said I'm the one who went to the supervisor. I went to my boss and I said, what the fuck? How on earth are we still operating with white gay hating traditional values preaching imposter that had been exposed as a giant hypocrite? You know what my boss said to me? He said, as long as the idiots keep giving him support, we won't pull the plug. Just take the names, make the list, find their addresses, and keep them in contact. That's what we've been doing. And guess who those idiots are? That's right. They're you. Not you, but the simps among you. See, some of you might watch Nick Fuentes because you want to see him fail. But some of you might watch Nick Fuentes because you actually believe in his cause. And I got to tell you, man, it's one giant facade. He started off as a kid pretending from the beginning. He wanted to play TV. He wanted to be that charismatic TV reporter. He wanted to be Anchorman. Now he's Anchorman. And his own pretend reality shit. Now, let's get in deeper here about Nicky Boy, Nick Fuentes. See, Nick wasn't always a mole for the FBI, but we were quick to get him. When was it? When did the FBI get involved? When do you think? If you think Charlottesville, you're mistaken. No. We were involved before that. We wanted him to go to Charlottesville. We wanted that to go down. Oh, man. If you only knew what's going on behind the scenes. If you only knew. Let me tell you something. We got to him quick. And we convinced him to cooperate. And here's the thing. You see, we at the FBI are fucking evil cunts. Make no mistake about it. Okay, I'm not your friend. I'm not your ally. When we want you to work for us, you don't have a choice. It's either a not so convenient alternative or compliance. And what is that not so convenient alternative? Well, I mean, why it could be a whole host of things. It could be depending on the situation. Usually it's a threat of prison, like with Ethan Ralph or Baker Alaska. Sometimes it's embarrassing material like grossly inappropriate interactions with someone. Can't go further than that. Caught on camera. And I gotta say, Trisha, oh man, she loves doing that stuff. Trisha loves that detail. She's hot, but goddamn is she fucking wicked. She's one of those agents, like many agents, that work in the agency to obtain and secure blackmail. And we got our blackmail on Nick Fuentes. We do. We got it. And it's not the Catboy video. Thank God it's far worse than that. Otherwise it'd be over. What could be more embarrassing than Catboy? Well, wouldn't you like to know? Well, let's see. What about a fursuit? How about something with a little pupper? I mean, it's all, dude. Let me tell you something. Think about it. How is Nick still a virgin? Seriously, he's working with us. All right, he's working with us. He has to. He doesn't have a choice. He has access to our escorts. All he has to do is agree to certain things, and he's been playing ball. He could negotiate. It's possible. We would offer. We would let it happen. I feel sorry for him a little bit because he's still a virgin, right? But I'm telling you, man, I think he's adverse to pussy. I think he's scared of pussy. He'd be like, oh, traditional values. Oh, I'm a Christian. But what does he do instead? Oh, he flies out that fucking Catboy from Australia, the fucking pedophile Catboy. And spends a 2-hour date with that motherfucker. A 2-hour fucking date. And he had to fly the guy out. And yet, this motherfucker will call homosexuality degenerate. He is a homosexual. I'm surprised, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe this honeypot is still working. He tried to be on the nose at this point, just to play with it. You know whose idea it was to have Fuentes go out there with what appeared to be a Hitler mustache, trying to get people hyped up about nationalism, saying that they're nationalists? It wasn't my idea. It was Raul's. I gotta tell you, Raul's a crazy motherfucker. Now, some say, oh, that mustache wasn't really there. It's the optics. It's how it looks. It's unfortunate that that shadow was just away, huh? If you only knew, if you only knew. Now, some of you might ask, well, why would Nick Fuentes cooperate with us? Why would he cooperate with us, right? I mean, what's he really getting? Well, there's money. There's some money, obviously. Some of us, some of our agents, other ones, we donate to them, which encourages other people to donate. Okay. Now, he doesn't have our support as far as keeping them safe from any sort of deplatforming, all that. That's part of the fun. That's all part of the fun. Now, let's get into this a little bit deeper here. Let's watch something again. A reminder of something. You remember this? This was that video of the date with Catboy. Let's watch this again. Some of you might say, oh, this is old news, and you're right. It kind of is. But this should be the thing that really sends... I am really surprised that this did not wake his Sims up to realize what he is. If they want to remain on the list, they can. I'll tell you what happens afterwards after this video. And it's gonna Merry fucking Christmas for us. Anyway, let's play this.
You remind me of an ex of mine whenever we went out.
He's cute. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Wow,
everyone always talks about who's taller. So
I'm taller.
Yeah, he's clearly
taller.
Can Cammy stay over for Christmas?
we stay over for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nick wants to be around his family.
I'd have to ask. I'd really be fine with it.
I don't think you guys realize.
Notice how Nick Fuentes is afraid to even bring Catboy around his own family. Because Nick Fuentes, my bad. Nick Fuentes is ashamed of his homosexuality. The reason why I say Catboy again, they're like one and the same to me. I'm thinking Catboy, I'm thinking Nick Fuentes. If you saw the videos I've seen, you would understand. Nick Fuentes, when he says homosexuality is degenerate, he's projecting there.
Seen America First a few times, but I'm not exactly I'm not like a fan of you. I won't consider you a friend. You know what I mean? Like, I like you. I like what you do and stuff. Oh, but I don't like. Thanks. I don't like see you as like. Okay, now I just seem like an asshole.
They are friends.
You don't see me as what? Like a famous leader of a movement, of a political movement?
Nick Fuentes, a famous leader of a political movement. What he doesn't understand right now, and I guess people in this movement don't understand, is that they're being used. They're being used. I will say this about Nick Fuentes. He's good at keeping up the act. He's good at playing ball with us. People in this chat try to get him to disavow Baked Alaska and all them. He knows what to say. He knows what to do. Like a good little fed. Like a good little agent. A good little tool. He's not an agent. He's a fucking tool. He knows what to do. He knows what to say. He thinks if he plays ball well enough, he can actually get in. He's not getting in.
Not sure, but we are friends.
Yeah, I know.
What you mean, yeah.
You know the reason why that's this idea that's been brought into the zeitgeist, right? Is to stop men from making relationships because we're dangerous when we're together.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you give your friend a hug.
Let's skip forward in this video because it gets even weirder.
Gold ring around.
I have the
people.
gold ring, but
I'm pretty sure our eyes
Eyes
are
are
exactly
green.
the same.
oh, they're
Yeah.
exactly.
They're looking at each other's eyes
Lolly
very
was trying to
closely,
sneak up on me there.
sneaking up like little, like they're trying to be cute with each other.
Catboy trying to sneak up on me? That's a nightmare. Uh-oh.
Oh,
You charge from walking
yeah, let's
again.
go sit down.
Yeah. Alright.
Sit down. Oh, my God, breath.
Last time I offered for him to like ride on my shoulders because he got out of breath, but he
Yeah.
said no.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a serious offer or not, but I can take care of myself. I just needed a breather. Needed to take a platonic catboy kissing. Look, if it's platonic, what's even the big deal?
The catboy leans in Freck's hand.
What is it?
Platonic kissing. I'm telling you guys, when this broke out, I was surprised that everyone didn't wake up to what he was. I thought the operation was done. I thought we would have to retire it. I thought I'd be reassigned to be gathering intel of someone else, right? No. To this day, we still, and it's a boring job. I gotta tell you, being a government man is not really all that fun. The fun part is when you get to busting doors and crack skulls. That's the fun part. I get fat. We're just watching his streams, eating snacks, drinking beer and soda. You're not supposed to drink the beer, but we all do. I know it's on the clock. I know on the government money, huh? On the taxpayer dime. Shit. If you only knew what we really did behind the scenes, man. But I can't believe this didn't blow it all. I'm surprised, man. I think at the end of the day, what I realize now looking at this is that Raul motherfucker was right. Nick Fuentes has the charisma to at least lure and keep certain idiots captivated. And of course, with the right handlers around, keep him in line, make sure he says the right things and keep up the act right. Yeah. But this time is nearing. Like I said, with the change of the guard, with Trump out of there, we're not going to really need Nick Fuentes anymore. So, hey, there's a good chance, good possibility that my supervisor says, you know what? Go ahead and ditch him. If that happens, he's gone. I mean, he'll still be around, but we're not going to worry about it so much. Let me tell you something. And I mean this seriously. You might think this is all one big giant act, but seriously, we've been adding motherfuckers to a list, and it keeps growing. Some of these names are otherwise innocent, but they get swept into Nikki's bullshit. If you want to avoid being on a list, because everything is fun, right? Everything fun starts with a government list. Then listen to my warning. American First is a giant grift. Absolute scam. Nicky Boy is not who he claims to be. You know this. You've seen this. For the simps that believe he's a white neo-Nazi, pro-America, gay-hating Catholic. When was the last time he's actually been to church? He talks more about himself than he does God. He puts himself before God. He puts himself before America. It's all about his smug fucking attitude. What he is a fucking edgelord. While that is hilarious, and you're right about that, Raul. While that is hilarious, it's not really the thing that he claims to be, right? Nicky Boy hates going to church. Let me just tell you that. We try to get him to go to church for optics. Hey, go to church. You're supposed to. We'll take some photos. say you like it. You know, come on now. You got to keep up that appearance. You know, lives in his mom's basement. He loves gay sex. Hardcore, the better. Values his smugness over America. Man, I just can't believe it. But like I said, most of you guys already know that. Even some of us simps. Yeah, even some of them know that. They're just, I don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe they just think it's funny. Maybe they think it's just one giant joke. Maybe they're simping for him because they just find it all hysterical. Just a giant act. I know some people realized. Some people woke up. Let's go a little bit deeper here. It's not just Catboy. This is Discord server. Okay. That's his Discord server. Very, very based, huh? Very traditional. Very traditional values there. There's Catboy. In case you need to see Catboy. Yes, that is a dildo. Okay. In case you needed me to specify that. And here's some people that realize what's going on. Now, for those that think this alt-right and the alt-right is fake and gay, fake and very homosexual, just wait. The list we're working on, we're going to start knocking on some doors. I know it's the holiday season, right? Maybe the government will take a break. Wrong, motherfucker. Wrong on that one. The FBI is a cabal of cold-blooded motherfuckers that love breaking in doors and bashing skulls on Christmas. We have nothing better to do, okay? Some of us, anyway. I mean, sometimes some agents get stupid assignments like combing through everything Trump. I'm glad I wasn't assigned to that. Now just remember, guys. It's all right in the alt-right. Just join them. Join their ranks. You're not going to be on the list. We're not going to become knocking on your door. Everything's fine. Everything's peachy. It's all good, man. It's all good.